Rehab for Melania Trump's hand swat. Get back. So, I'm Jared Aguilar.
Tyler Adams.
And this is the 4-Minute Physio Show. We're two physical therapy students here to give some rehab advice for Melania Trump, our first lady. You know, if you missed the hand swat heard around the world, here's a replay. Damn! What do you think about the hand swat?
I think that she's done that before.
How many times do you think she hand swats Trump on a regular basis?
You know, I wouldn't say it's even just Trump. I think that is part of her repertoire from prior Trump, right? She's got that. That's some fundamentals there.
Yeah, I bet every woman in America has a hand swat.
I think they all do.
That's very strong, especially when your husband goes to grab for things.
You just gotta let him know.
You gotta let him know. So clearly, our first lady's hand swat game is extra strong. And hand swat involves a little motion that we as physical therapy students call wrist flexion. As we can see from the video, that hand swat was extra strong. It's a lot of wrist flexion, right? Bringing the palm down to the wrist, right? It looked super strong. It looked like she could dislocate somebody's hand with that, right?
I don't want to be on the other end.
Goodness no. So what we're thinking, Tyler and I, is that her hand stays in some wrist flexion, right? Our first lady cannot do her duties with her hand stuck in wrist flexion, trying to swat the president's hand out every day.
A little tight there.
Right.
A little tight.
So, our rehab advice to the first lady is to stretch some of those wrist flexors, all these muscles right in here, because we can't have a first lady with tight wrist flexors. What would that say about us as a country? We're doing this for the country. Rehab for America. This stretch is for our first lady and for any women out there that has ever felt the need to hand swat men on a constant basis. What you can do is take your non-swatting hand, it's usually my left hand.
Yeah, I'm all righty.
You're a righty swatter? Okay. Take your non-hand swat hand, place it across the fingers of your swatting hand, right? And slowly bring those fingers back.
I feel that.
You feel that?
Wow.
It's a little wrist flexor stretch. We can do that, hold it for about 10 seconds, relax, and we can repeat until you release some of that tension that you spent all day swatting at men's hands.
Even the anger afterwards, you give a little, and
Yeah.
it just...
A lot of tension builds up, and that's a very easy position to get cramps. I know when I swat heavily, I feel a cramp right there. I can feel it right now, this end range position of hand swat flexion.
You're doing a service for your country.
We are doing a service for the country. Melania Trump, there's a stretch for you and any other women that has to hand swat men on a regular basis. Because we're assuming it's an alarming number of women that have to hand swat.
There's gonna be some more videos coming forth.
Yeah.
A lot more hand swatting. It's like a trendy thing, right?
I think so. It's gone viral. I mean, it was definitely a hand swat heard around the world, and you can only imagine the amount of time that our first lady's hand spends in wrist flexion, swatting the orange tiny hands of our president. Thank you for tuning in. We hope we provided a quality service for our country and for any women out there that have to hand swat douchebags on a regular basis.
Keep swatting.
Keep swatting, keep those wrists and hands relaxed and prepared. If you feel that you learned something from this video, feel free to share it. Feel free to tag a fellow American that you think has a lot of tension built up in their wrist flexors from swatting at men's hands all day. And
Keep swatting.
keep swatting.
You've got the strong hand swat, don't you? I'm looking at you.